Hi, guys. Hello, hello. What's going on? I've had a lot going on this week. Nothing bad. Nothing bad. I have to find gifts from my. No, if I can talk. If I can talk. If I can talk. I went to Barnes and Noble and I went a little crazy. So I picked up this book called Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mayer, or it's either Mayer or Mayer. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but basically, this girl lives in like this magical world and she needs a job. She comes across this really creepy but cute guy in the woods, and they end up running away from these bad guys, and he's just like, "Oh, you said you needed a job? Great. I need an assistant." So he hires her, and come to find out he is the villain that everyone is fearful of. Nobody likes him, and she is the exception to the rule because she likes him, and she agrees to become his assistant. So that's what this book is about, and so far I'm really liking it. I just started like maybe an hour or two ago. I'm on chapter 6, page 50. I also got the audiobook to this one just because I was reading it a little bit slow because I was at work and everyone was talking and I couldn't focus. So I was just like, you know what? Let me just get the audiobook so I can just listen to it and be okay. But how we doing, you guys? Hi, Tati. Hi, Tina. Hi, Nicole. This week you learned how to cross stitch. Tomorrow we're going to go to the shelter and to look at dogs. Oh, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful experience and pick a loving, loving dog for your loving family. It is always super sad going to the shelters, but also really rewarding because you get to give one of those poor babies a home. Oh, I'm very happy for you, and I'm super happy for the dog that you guys pick. Hello, Miss Tina. We have Tina Simone and Tina Marie. How you guys doing? What's going on? We have a lot of books that we need to read. I am almost done with Foxglove by Adeline Grace. I took a break from that one. I probably have like maybe 100 to 200 pages left. What I decided to do was read about 100 to 150 pages a day. And I'm doing about 120. So I probably have about 120 to 200 pages left of that book. And then my ADHD kicked in. Went to Barnes and Noble with my friend, and I picked up this book along with this other book called Murder in the Family. So I don't think this is actually out yet. My Barnes and Noble is notorious for putting books weeks to months um, out, basically out super, super early. And this book, if I'm not mistaken, does not come out till October. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. But basically, it reads like a true crime, and it gives you like all the evidence and everything in the book. So it'll give you like text messages, news article, and then it also reads like a transcript. So it also has those kind of like news clippings, basically like an interview. So I am going to take my time reading this one just because I'm probably going to get confused. Checking out all of the Fall and Halloween books. Mystery. Ooh, fun. Oh, you know what? Speaking of fall mystery, I got this house, and it's America's Murder Houses. It's about America's murder houses. All of the murder houses, from Lizzie Borden to, I think, the Menendez brothers. And who else is in here? I think John Benet Ramsey's house is in here. So all of like the really famous murder houses, that's in this book. And Barnes and Noble was having buy one get one 50. So I had to take advantage of that. And I ended up finding 1, 2, 3, 4 books. 5 books? 4. Good. I'm doing good. I'm reading The Deathless Divide. Any book recs about to be done with this one? Yeah, do you guys have any book recs for Miss Nicole? Yeah, I really do want to. So, like, you guys see, like, I got my spooky vibe books going on here. I'm just peeling the stickers off of them because I hate when they put the damn stickers on the cover, and it just messes up the whole vibe of the book. And then I got to end up scraping the book. Oh, you started reading Graveyard Shift. Nice. Very nice. I think I read that one, if I'm not mistaken. I'm hoping to start Spy Family Volume 1. Hilarious. That series is super, super funny. And that series actually got me into reading more comedy manga. So the other manga that I got, if I can reach it, it was actually this one. I also got this one from Barnes & Noble. It's The Way of the House Husband. Hilarious. It has Spy Family humor in it where it's really quirky, really funny. Basically, it is about this guy who used to be in a gang or the mafia, and he becomes a house husband, and his entire life revolves around discounts, deals, and cleaning. It's hilarious. It's just, he treats everything as if it's a hit, and he even aggressively chops up onions, and it's hilarious. It's super funny. So I highly recommend that one too. I'm reading middle grade books to get out of a slump in manga. I have some audio on Libby Hold. Ooh, nice. I know. I just requested some from Libby myself. You're reading The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. Nice. Why did I do that? I have no idea. I'm still trying to scrape this thing off of this cover, and it's so damn annoying. And some people said to get a blow dryer, but that requires me to go downstairs, and I'm not doing that right now. So we're gonna slowly but surely peel this guy off. Ah. Okay, did I get it? Yes. Okay, got it. American Murder Houses. Yes, got it. Oh, I hate stickers. Actually, I'm getting ready to read Fall Halloween Cozy Mysteries. I can't read Murder Houses. No, that one, not necessarily that one, but like, you know what? So as I'm reading Assistant to the Villain, hi, how are you? If you just came in, this is what I'm reading tonight. So basically it is set in a mystical modern time world where there are, like, everybody acknowledges fairies, vampires, werewolves, and all of that fun stuff. So this one girl, her name is Sage, and she needs a job, and she comes across this really handsome but creepy guy in the woods. They end up getting chased, and she's looking basically for a place to stay to be safe. And he's just like, well, I need an assistant, and you said you needed a job, so come work for me. So that's what she does. And it involved, basically, he is the villain of the town that everybody doesn't like. He's basically, she's Beauty, he's the Beast, kind of. And so she goes and works for him. He's got severed heads all over the walls, bodies all over her desk. It's really funny because she's trying not to freak out about him putting dead bodies on her desk, and she just tries to treat it like it's a normal day. But I recommend this one. I just started, so I might be recommending you a bad book. I don't know, but I'm reading it tonight, and I have high hopes for this. And it's got sprayed edges. How can I say no to this? This is my first sprayed edge book. I can't say no to this. Look at that. But yeah, spooky Halloween vibes. Love it. Hi, Miss Olivia. I lost you in the comments. How are we today? The Graveyard book just came out September 14th. Graveyard Shift, the Graveyard Shift. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about a middle grade book. I think it's called The Graveyard. I think that's the book I'm thinking about. My bad. Okay, I'll have to check out the House Husband series. I got Spy Family on Libby. I didn't even know they had that on Libby, so that's actually really awesome. Somebody else just recommended that. Also, that's on my list. Oh, cool. Cool. Let me know if you get started and if you like it. I have the graphic novel for the Graveyard book, and I might read that next. I need to look that up to make sure. Me Too, the Neil Gaiman. Yes, the Neil Gaiman one. That's the one that I was thinking about. On my lib has I'm putting on hold volume 1. That's really cool. I didn't know Libby had The Way of the House Husband. Mine doesn't. And it's because the county that I'm in, I don't know. They just don't They don't care for us that much. But what are we reading tonight, you guys? I told you what I was reading. So what do we got going on tonight? I got our spooky dark academia background noise going. So that's what we're gonna, the same one that I did last week, we're gonna do it this week. And then I'm gonna look for more like Halloween vibes for the upcoming week. I'm also looking at, I think I'm going to listen to the audiobook. I got the audiobook for this one. I think that's what we're going to do. So that way I can multitask and clean my room as well, because good Lord, if I can't see the floor, it's a problem. But I am, oh, and then I also got some more books from Book of the Month. I got The Stranger Upstairs by Lisa M. Matlin. I'm cheating. I'm looking at the book. It's on my desk. But I got that one, and it's basically about this woman who's trying to save her marriage. So what better way to save your marriage than to buy a haunted house and try to make it, try to not get divorced. But she takes up this house as a project, and she's starting to hear weird things upstairs. Her husband is really not having it. He's just like, no, I'm still not vibing with you. So I'm going to just continue to sleep downstairs. And she's sleeping upstairs, hearing all these noises, and she's trying to figure out what's going on in this house. So I love a good creepy house story. What got me started on creepy house stories was Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. That was the very first book of Riley Sager's that I read. And that one, I loved it. I loved it, loved it, loved it. So after that, creepy houses with possible murder in the house has been my thing since then. I had the physical to the Graveyard book. Still need to read it. Yeah, me too. It's on my TBR cart, which is absolutely full and looking really ridiculous at this point. I get scared reading popular books because I don't want to get disappointed. No, that's true. A lot of people tend to overhype it just because everybody else hypes it up. But Truly Devious truly is a really good series. I loved one book that I was nervous that people would hype up too much was Holly Jackson's A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I'm not going to lie. I hated the last book. I hated it. I think I gave it a 2. And I'm not talking about the one before the Christmas novella. I'm talking about like the third and final book. Absolutely hated it. Still to this day, I can't get with it. For me, everything stopped after book 2. Joanne Fluke has all holiday books and they have recipes. Yes, they do. They do. I love her cozy mystery series. I think the first one was like a chocolate chip mystery or something. It had to do with chocolate chip cookies, I think. Her first book. What is the title of the haunted house? Which one? For the new book that I got from Book of the Month, or the one with Riley Sager? Because the one from Book of the Month, it's called The Strangers Upstairs. The Graveyard book has bloody headphones on the cover. Okay, so no, I haven't seen that one. Let me check. I enjoyed Home Before Dark, but the ending was a bit meh once I let it sit for a few days. Really? I thought that was my first experience of like a really good plot twist in a long time that I had. So I think that's why that one resonates with me a little bit more. But I definitely have read better after I read the Riley Sager. The next one with the creepy haunted house, for me personally, was The Family. Actually, I think I read The Family Upstairs. So The Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell. That one, that's top tier stuff. That is top tier stuff. That's good quality, FDA approved. And then there is also The Resting Place. I think, let me check. Don't quote me. Let me check. Reading Wrong Place, Wrong Time by Gillian McAllister. Oh, yes, that one is next on my list. Don't forget everyone. Sakyobi manga free for Android is paperback app, and I'm reading The Love Report and Cassandra Animal's Sidekick. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, okay. So there are free mangas for Android, which is really cool. You guys are lucky. I'm an Apple girl. Sorry. I'm an Apple girl. It was good, but I kind of wish they didn't do the double twist on me. Yeah, the double twist was a little bit annoying. One twist is good. When you do double, like I've already reached my peak, so if you throw something else at me, it's not going to be as good. I love Riley Sager. He's good. The last book that he wrote, when oh my gosh, the one with the old lady on the hill, that one was good. That one was great. Okay, so I found The Graveyard Shift, and I'm going to read the synopsis once we get started. Oh, I already started reading Horror Loving Radio Show, and I'm hooked. So I'm going to read this. I'm going to save that. I'm going to pin that. Chocolate Chip Cookie Murder. Oh, I was right. And it's been so long since I read that book. Thank you. Yes, I'm so proud of myself for remembering that title. So I have The Graveyard Shift here pinned. I'm going to read that in a second. But now that we have everybody here, let's get started with some sprints. Yeah. Right. That's the only thing I didn't like that much. Also, for Truly Devious, I'm not feeling David at all. Isn't he supposed to be love interest? Girl, yeah. So hold on, because you're going to hate him more. You're going to hate him more. And you know what? I feel like she's going to do something in the last books. So keep reading because he's just going to continue to piss you off. And he's really going to piss you off in the last book, which is I know she's making another book, but in the most recent book, yeah, like I'm going to need him to just. And it's paperback name of the app. I just got that from Book of the Month. Which one did you get from Book of the Month? I've shot out so many titles, I'm barely remembering what I'm saying. He was a skittish. 110%. That is what he is. And I have a feeling that usually, I don't know what Miss Maureen Johnson plans on doing with him, but I hope he gets thrown off a cliff. That's all I'm going to say. He does our, girl, you're going to make me spoil it. I'm an Apple girl all the way. Yes. Hey, Miss Sally, how are you? Hello. But yeah, Olivia, he's trash. He doesn't get better at all. Like at all. Alrighty, you guys. How about some sprints? Yeah. So I have do it this way. I have my Assistant to the Villain, and I have it on audiobook. So I'm going to listen to it on audiobook, and then I'm going to try and disconnect it from my computer because I don't want my computer to interfere with the sound like it kept doing, which is really annoying. Okay, let me turn off Bluetooth so that way it does not do that. Perfect. Alrighty, you guys ready to get started? So if you are a first timer for my sprints, hi, how are you? Normally we do 2 45s and a 30-minute sprint to finish it off, and then we do breaks in between. You do not have to read. You can honestly just sit here, hang out. You can eat dinner. You can take a shower. I don't really care. But the goal is to at least get a chapter done by the end of the sprints, or get your homework done. Whatever it is you assign yourself to do during these sprints, the goal is to get it done before the end. Okie dokie. There's a fly in here. I'm going to get him in a second. Alrighty, you guys, you ready? I have my sprints up here. We have our Dark Academia. Even though it is sunny as hell in California, this is the only thing I have to get me into the fall mood. This is like, I can't with California weather. Alrighty, you guys. We are going to start our first 45 minutes sprint. I hope you guys enjoy the books you are choosing to read today, and I expect a full report on how we are doing by the end of this first sprint, because I sure am going to tell you guys about this love interest because he sounds hot. All right, you guys, I will see you guys in 45 minutes. Good luck and enjoy the music and sprints. See you later. Okie dokie, guys. Perfect timing because I just finished my dinner. I am at, I don't know what percent I'm on, but I have 3.5 hours left of the book, and I'm on chapter 13, which means I'm on page 100. Yes, I'm on page 100. So far, really good. There is an adorable. So if you guys don't know, I'm obsessed with frogs. Frogs and chickens. It's a weird combination, but I love those animals. There is a magical frog right here. His name is Kingsley, and I don't know his story yet, but in the book he comes with a little sign and he writes on it because he can't talk. And he's freaking adorable. He's adorable. I want him. I want a magical frog with a crown on his head, and I want his name to be Kingsley. He's so freaking cute. But I don't know what his story is, and if he is the culprit, I'm going to be depressed. I'm going to be depressed for a very long time, possibly institutionalized, and you guys will have to check on me. But I'm really hoping that's not the case. Oh, hey, Emma. How are you, girl? How are you, girl? It's okay. I got a little farther in our share of night. Ooh, nice. I am currently reading Assistant to the Villain, if you guys are just tuning in. So I am listening to it on audiobook at a 2.6 speed. I'm probably going to speed it up. Yeah, I'm listening to it at a 2.6 speed. I might speed it up to like a 2.8. That's just the wonder of ADHD. I can listen to it on like a 3.0 and I can hear everything they're saying. Frogs and little reptiles are just so adorable, right? So it's something about like those frogs, the naked frogs. I call them the naked frogs. I think they're like Amazonian frogs. I don't know. They're freaking adorable. And yeah, they look like they're like little naked frogs. They're so cute. But yeah, he's got a crown on his head. It's so cute. But if he turns into human at the end of this book, I will also be depressed because I'm really loving him as a frog. And I hope he's not a human in disguise. But how do we do? How do we do on our books? I had chicken for dinner. My dogs are looking at me, and I don't give my dogs bones because I just have a fear that they're going to choke on them. So yeah, I don't give them bones. I give them like the cartilage. Here you go. Merry Christmas. So how did we do, you guys? Yes, those little fat frogs are always yawning. Yeah. Those ones, and like they look really like shiny. I don't know the name of those frogs. I follow so many frog accounts. Oh my gosh. I know. I follow a girl on TikTok. She's got 3 frogs. One durian, and I forgot the kiwi, and I forgot the other frog's name, but they're hilarious. They just fight all day, and it's the funniest thing ever. I love frogs, and that started with the Frog and the Toad books when I was little. Oh yes, I remember those books. Yeah, I read those books too. Those are good books. Those are like books that I want to read my kids. The amount of books that my children are gonna read by the time they're even in school, yeah, they're gonna be reading at a college level. My kids are going to be reading at a college level by the time they're in school. Apparently, those frogs that don't live in water, they absorb water through the moisture in the ground. Yeah, that's what I heard. I'm gonna look them up because that's what he looks like. He's like one of the little like you know what I'm talking about, like the little slimy ones that don't look like toads. They're just like they look like they got dipped in Vaseline. I don't know what they're called, but I want one so bad, and his name will be Kingsley. So how are we doing for the reading so far? Okay, so I'm on chapter 13. I want to be what chapter did I start? I was on chapter 5 or 6. So I think I want to do another 5 chapters by the time I end this next sprint. So let me make my marker. I don't have bookmarks anymore. I used up all my bookmarks. So what do you guys use as bookmarks? Right now, I'm using a business card of some guy who wanted to sell me water. So Charles, I'm using your business card for recreational purposes. So I have it pinned here. And you know what? This book having sprayed edges is triggering something in me to want to buy books with sprayed edges. So this could be a problem. It could be a problem. I did comment a reading update before any of the frog comments. Oh, yes, I did see yours, Tina. I saw yours. Tree frogs. I think that's what they're called. I think they are tree frogs. Yeah, I think you are correct. I'm on page 350 of Our Share Night, and I have absolutely no clue what's going on, but it's okay. It's okay. Girl, you sound like you're going to DNF that book by the time we finish this next sprint. I see your patterns, girl. That's funny. But if you're on page 350, I have a feeling that you're going to finish. Just finish strong. You're already on page 350, girl. Just finish strong. Getting further in wrong place, wrong time is getting good. I know that one. I really need to go pick that one up. So I might go grab it from Target because I think Target has 30% off on their books right now. Don't quote me. That could just be my target. I use paper clips sometimes as bookmarks. That is actually smart. Paper clips. Yeah. I have receipts. One time it was a dumb idea and I don't know why I did it. I used a ketchup packet and I will never do that again. It didn't bust on the book, but yeah, I used to ketchup packet because I was that desperate to find a bookmark. Sprayed edges is a trap, my kryptonite. Yeah, this is my only sprayed edges book, and it's really doing something to me, and I'm scared. I'm really scared now. 40 pages into Her Soul to Take, decided to read it on a whim. Okay. That's okay. I'm really liking this book. This book is giving me he hates everyone, doesn't like anyone, but he really likes her and is vibing for her. And I just looked it up. This book has 2 more books coming out next year and then the year after, so 2025 and 2026. I'm here for it. I'm excited. So the next book, I think it comes out mid next year, which is going to be sad because I can tell this is going to be a book that I will be fiending for and probably read again. My girls both love the Babysitters Club and the 3 boys read Goosebumps. They are all avid readers and have passed it on to my 5 grandkids. Oh, that's so nice. That is awesome. I love that. That is super sweet. Just having like the whole family read, it's just, and then just having like a nice quiet time, like a little book club with kids. That's cute. I love that. That is super nice. Especially the Babysitters Club and then also Goosebumps, classics. Absolute classics. I keep flipping to make sure that okay, yes, we're good. Okay, perfect. How much time do we have on the break? Oh, it is time to get started. Hello, hello. How are we? Drifting Classroom manga. The Drifting Classroom. Oh, that sounds interesting. The Drifting Classroom. I'm going to have to look that up. Thank you. If you guys are just coming in, hello, hello. I am reading Assistant to the Villain for tonight's sprint. And then once I get to my marker, I might switch over to The Way of the House Husband, which is another manga. But so far, I'm really liking this book and I don't really want to put it down. So who knows? But by the end of this next 45-minute sprint that we're going to get started on here soon, I want to be at least chapter 20, and I'm already on 13. But you know what? I can probably push it further because these chapters are not long. These chapters are less than 10 pages a piece. So we'll keep it at we'll do 23. So we'll try 10 chapters. Oh, and you got a parfait. Ooh, I want a parfait. I really want ice cream though. Yeah, that sounds pretty damn good. Enjoy the parfait for me, girl. You're living my dream right now. Alrighty, you guys. I'm already seeing a part where like there's 2 brothers in here fighting, and one other brother realizes he likes the main character and he tells him like, oh, you're screwed, you're already whipped for her. I love when people recognize that in the book. It's super nice. It's not nice, but it's super cute. Huh, that's cute. Okay. Alrighty, before I spoil this damn book, let's get started. I am going to mess this up. Alrighty, you guys. Oh, first of all, let me like fix my timer. Let me make sure that my timer is correct. Let's do 5-4. Okie dokie, you guys. So we are about to start on our next sprint. Let me get it up here for you. Okay. So we have our next 45-minute sprint, and then after that, we have one more 30-minute sprint. Usually we kind of end late sometimes. Sometimes we don't end till close to like 9 o'clock, which would be 12 o'clock midnight on the East Coast. But you guys do not have to stay if you are tired. I totally get it because I'm tired too. But let's get started with the sprint. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next 45 minutes. Okay, guys. How did we do for that sprint? I did pretty darn good. I did 10 chapters. I finished at the first sprint, I finished at chapter 13. I now literally just hit chapter 23 11 seconds ago. So does that mean I don't know what percentage I'm in with the book, but I'm gonna log it on Goodreads so I know. Caprice is on 134 of 146 of a graphic novel. Oh, nice. You guys, I'll tell you about it in a second. Made it to page 681. You have 63 pages left. Ooh, nice. Let's see. Oh, good job, Tina. You finished your book. Are you going to start another one? Usually if I finish a book right before the last sprint, I always grab another one and I'm like, okay, let's see what we can get done. Oh, that's awesome. It seems like most people got pretty darn far. I will be halfway done, I think, by the end of this next sprint. I think I'll be okay. How many pages? How many pages are in here, anyways? $340. Okay, so it's 340. I'm on page 151. Oh, nice. So I have 190 pages left. I don't know how many pages I need to. I got 16 pages farther. This book is dense but addicting. Okay. So it sounds like it's getting better, Miss Emma. Made it to 200 pages. Oh, very good. Good job, Tati. That's super good. Yeah, I'm on 151. I'm going to see if I can do another 50 pages. Okay, so I'm on chapter 23. Okay, so if I can do 10 chapters in 30 minutes, I'm going to see if I can get to at least chapter 30. Okay, we're going to try and get to at least chapter 30 by the next sprint. Instead of starting Spy Family for the last sprint, I'm going to start Granny's Got a Gun by Harper Lynn. That's funny. I don't know why stuff like that makes me laugh. I love the title of that book. So I can listen to that while doing everything, getting ready for bed and for tomorrow. I know, same. I'm going to get, usually around this sprint, I usually start getting ready for bed. But the mystery is sinking deeper, and I'm so glad the author is going to be writing 2 more books. They signed her for 2 more books that I was reading that I looked up, and I'm excited. And I have to match. The next book that I'm going to get the one with the sprayed edges, or damn it, I'm going to spray them myself. Now I want to spray all the edges of the books I have on my shelf, and that's a problem. Am I going to do that? Who knows? My ADHD knows no bounds. So we might. It could be a 2 a.m. project. I don't know. Okay, let me fix my timer because we have 30 minutes left in the next sprint. I'm so excited. Okay, let's see. Do I want to? Like, I was going to pause on this so that way I didn't finish it all tonight. But honestly, I'm also listening to it on audiobook. And so far, I'm really liking the audiobook for this. So let's see here. I'm like super excited to get ready for these next sprints. So usually the last sprint, which is 30 minutes, I like to hop into them. So this is where it's the final countdown, where I see how far I can get. So this is where I push myself. So right now I'm on chapter 23. If I can make it to chapter 33, then by golly gosh, I will be very proud. But I think I will get at least to chapter 30. I think, yeah, chapter 30 is where I think we'll go. So we got this much left until chapter 30. And I think we should not put this off any longer. And I think it's time to get a crack-a-lackin' with 30-minute sprints. So, you guys, this is our last sprint of the night. We have 30 minutes left, and this is crunch time. This is where we try to get done as much as possible, as fast as possible. This is the only time where I pressure myself and you guys to read as much as you can. So this is the challenge. So my challenge to myself, you guys all can make a challenge to yourself by the end of the next sprint. But in the next 30 minutes, I want to read 10 chapters. So challenge yourselves. Let's see how far we can get in the next 30 minutes. I hope that you guys reach your goal. So this is the only time where I'm throwing goals into this mess. All right, let's do this. Okay, you guys, 30 minutes starting in a few seconds. Where's my headphones? I got my headphones here to finish my audiobook. All right, you guys, everybody's ready? Ready? Okay. Okay, you guys, see you in 30 minutes. Good luck. And I want to hear about those reading goals when we are done. Okay, good luck. We did it. So I got to chapter 28. So not bad, not where I wanted to be, but that's totally okay. So I did 5 chapters in 30 minutes, and that was still pretty darn good. So let me put my bookmark right here. Am I halfway done? Oh, shoot, I might be over 50% done. Okay, let me log it on Goodreads. But how did we do, everybody? I know it is late, so a lot of people are getting ready for bed if they have not already. Yes, you're very welcome. Good night. Good night. Oh, Tina, we're at 36%. Let's see how far I got today. I read 60 pages tonight. Oh, good job. And you are halfway done with Truly Devious. Yes. How are you liking it so far? I am obsessed with Assistant to the Villain. I am definitely, I don't have any clients tomorrow, so this is definitely going to be finished. I don't think I'll finish it tonight because usually like it's late. I have a headache now and the lights are bright. So we are going to finish the rest of this tomorrow. And then I'm going to go on Amazon and pre-order the next book because I have to look at when it comes out. You read up to 220. Good job. So today I started this book today and I read 181 pages. Emma, you read another 14 pages. You're going to try to read to page 425. Cool. Okay, so the fact that you have not DNF'd it, Miss Emma, says a lot, and that tells me you're digging this book. Yeah. I'm shocked, to be totally honest with you. You're very welcome. You have a good week, Miss Tina, and thank you guys for hanging out with me today. We will be back next week with sprints yet again. Girl, you and me both. This is probably like the first time where I've seen that you have not DNF'd a book. So like I'm rooting for this book and this author. I'm rooting for it. I'm rooting for him, girl. But yes, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. It was a pleasure reading with you all. I am going to finish Assistant to the Villain. I might finish it tomorrow. Yeah. I am going to finish this tomorrow. We can definitely make a good dent in this for the rest of the day. I'm going to log this on for Goodreads. Assistant to the Villain. And then let's see. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I hope you guys read lots and lots of books. So I'm going to read Assistant to the Villain, and then I'm going to read The Way of the House Husband. I'm going to try and read Murder in the Family, because if you guys weren't logged on earlier, this book it reads like a evidence book. So it gives you the transcripts and everything. It gives you newspaper clippings. It gives you text message pictures. It gives you all of that, and you kind of have to piece it together on your own. And I've never, ever read a book like this. So it's going to be interesting to see if it keeps my attention. So we'll see how this one goes. And then lastly, I have American Murder Houses, which is every murder house in America. It's not every murder house in America, but it's like the most popular ones. I'm going to probably read this one after I finish Assistant to the Villain. So these are going to be this is basically my TBR for the month of September. And yeah, we're going to see if we finish those. I also got Fae Farm on Nintendo Switch. If you guys do not know, I'm an avid Switch girl, Xbox girl. I'm playing all the games. I got Starfield from Bethesda. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do for the rest of the night. Yeah, so thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys have a good week. Please do not be afraid to send me a message on Instagram of telling me how you guys liked your books. I love reading how you guys liked your books. And yeah, I will give you guys an update on how far I get, because I'm also looking at the other stack of books on my desk that also need to be read. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. All right. So good night, you guys. Please go to bed, get lots and lots of rest, and I will see you guys next week. Same place, same time. Okay? Goodbye. Goodbye, guys. Good night. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're very welcome, Miss Emma. I will see you on YouTube, girl. I gotta watch your next video. Good night, Olivia. Good night, Tati. Good night, Tina, Emma, everyone. Good night, and I will see you guys real soon. Have a good week. Good night.